Hello, everyone. In all honesty, I have to tell you, reading the book of Ezekiel was rough. If you have trauma of any kind, please be warned. I literally cried reading it all the way to about chapter 20, which is about halfway through the book. There's 48 chapters. It is severely heavy. I did manage to find some notes in there, and it's a lot of notes. Um, The reason why I'm giving you a warning is because Ezekiel is basically an entire book devoted to Yahuwah's anger, his wrath, and he's essentially venting and doing something about his venting at the same time in that book. So, with that in mind, this is what I found. The appearance of Yahuwah. And above the expanse over their heads was the likeness of a throne, in appearance like a sapphire stone, and on the likeness of the throne was a likeness as the appearance of a man high above it. And from the appearance of his waist and upward I saw what looked like glowing metal with the appearance of fire all around within it. And from the appearance of his waist and downward I saw what looked like fire and brightness all around, as the appearance of a rainbow in a cloud on a rainy day. So was the appearance of the brightness all around it. This was the appearance of the likeness of the esteem of Yahuwah. And when I saw it, I fell on my face, and I heard a voice of one speaking. Ezekiel 1:26 to 1:28. Therefore say, Thus said the Adon Yahuwah, and I shall gather you from the peoples, and I shall assemble you from the lands where you have been scattered, and I shall give you the land of Israel, and they shall go there, and shall take away all its filthiness and all its abominations from there, and I shall give them one heart, and put a new spirit within you, and I shall take this stony heart out of their flesh, and give them a heart of flesh, so that they walk in my laws, and guard my right rulings, and shall do them. And they shall be my people, and I shall be their Elohim. But to those whose hearts walk after the heart of their filthiness in their abominations, I shall recompense their deeds on their own heads, declares the Adon Yahuwah. Ezekiel 11:17 to 11:21. Son of man, see, the house of Israel is saying, the vision that he is seeing is for many days from now, and he is Nevuah of times far off. Therefore say to them, Thus said the Adon Yahuwah, none of my words are deferred any longer. When I speak a word, it is done, declares the Adon Yahuwah. Ezekiel 12:27 to 12:28. This is especially for those who have a vision from Yahuwah. Whenever he speaks something to you, he will make it true immediately. Okay, now, Yahuwah's four evil judgments. Or if I bring a sword on that land, and I shall say, Sword, go through the land, and I shall cut off man and beast from it, even though these three men were in its midst, as I live, declares the Adon Yahuwah, they would deliver neither sons nor daughters, for they alone would be delivered. Or if I send a pestilence into the land, and I shall pour out my wrath on it in blood, to cut off from it man and beast, even though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, as I live, declares Yahuwah, they would deliver neither son nor daughter. They would deliver their own lives by their righteousness. For thus said the Adon Yahuwah, how much more it shall be when I send my 4 evil judgments on Jerusalem, the sword and scarcity of food, and evil beasts and pestilence, to cut off man and beast from it. But see, there shall be left in it a remnant who are brought out, both sons and daughters. See, they are coming out to you, and you shall see their ways and their deeds, and shall be comforted concerning the evil which I have brought upon Jerusalem, all that I have brought upon it. And they shall comfort you when you see their ways and their deeds, and you shall know that it was not for naught that I have done whatever I did in it, declares the Yahuah, Ezekiel 14:17. See, all whose proverbs shall use this proverb against you, like mother, like daughter, Ezekiel 16:44. This is where we get it from. Even whenever we say like father, like son, it's a reference to this quote, Ezekiel 16:44. Now, as you may have gleaned, Yahuah brings both good and evil on those deserving of it. That's because he would not be a lawful Elohim if he did not punish those who did evil. He gives evil for evil and good for good. And if you think about it, there are many false deities that do the same in other paths, in other religions. Now, sinner versus righteous one. See, all beings are mine. The being of the Father as well as the being of the Son is mine. The being that is sinning shall die. But if a man is righteous and shall do right ruling and righteousness, if he has not eaten on the mountains, nor lifted up his eyes to the idols of the house of Israel, nor defiled his neighbor's wife, nor comes near during her uncleanness, if he does not oppress anyone, returns to the debtor his pledge, does not commit robbery, gives his bread to the hungry, and covers the naked with a garment, if he does not lend on interest or take increase, turns back his hand from unrighteousness, executes right ruling and truth between man and man, if he walks in my laws, and he has guarded my right rulings in truth, he is righteous, he shall certainly live, declares the Adon Yahuah. Basically, those who sin die, and those who are doing righteous, according to Yahuah, live. This is according to Ezekiel 18:4 to 18:9. And this is the end of what I found in Ezekiel. Yahuah favor you. Bye.